Hi everyone, it's Mona again from Back Pain Movement Makers. Today it's day 38 and we are in the sixth of the 10 daily holistic healing habits channeled from the highest consciousness through me, Mona. And the sixth habit is about consuming nutritious food and beverages through every day and throughout the day as well. It all is also about avoiding certain foods, but I'll come to that tomorrow. First of all, I should say that I talked a little bit about that yesterday, that if it weren't for medical medium Anthony William, Thomas and I wouldn't be here where we are if when it comes to physical health. That is just honest truth. I didn't know that avoiding certain food meant so much for me. And Thomas didn't know that either. And we could never imagine that his back pain would become so much better uh, if he just avoid certain foods. And I tried different kinds of anti-inflammation foods because I don't want to suffer as my mother does from rheumatism. So, well, I'm still off medication. Yay! And as I said the other day, when I ate just two small portions of a Swedish dish called Janssons frestelse. It's like a potato gratin with anchovies and cream. Just two. I couldn't walk. 3 days later, I could almost not walk because I was limping and I had pain in every joint in my whole body. And that was in my body, in my system, and caused pain for 10 to 14 days. And it was not fun at all. So I'm so happy for and so grateful for have tried that. So I didn't think that that was my new normal health issue, that I thought that medication only could help me. So I'm really happy about that. Well, sometimes it's really hard to get to healthy eating, and especially when it comes to the a lot, you will find out tomorrow, a lot of the foods that we have been taught that are really good for us and humans have eaten for a long time. And when you try to remove those foods, it's darn difficult to find new recipes. And fast food is nice just because it's fast and you don't have to cook it for yourself. And some people think it tastes good. But Thomas and I, we have found an absolutely new favorite, and it takes about 5 to 10 minutes to cook this dish, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So I think you should try it. First, you take zucchini, and then you take a carrot peeler. So you just scrape it off like this, thin, thin slices like this. And then, for example, for two persons, you need at least two zucchinis this size, at least. Uh, I would go for three, so you're really full. And then you just peel them so they are in thin, thin slices. And you could also use, if you have a really, really sharp knife, but I don't trust myself with that. So I use the, excuse me, the carrot peeler, if it's called that way. If it's called that, I don't know. The thing that you have to peel the carrots. And then you put all the zucchini in a bowl that can tolerate hot water, really, really hot water. So I use the kettle and I let it boil up, and then I pour the boiled water on top on, so I fill it up in a whole bowl. So all the zucchini is really in the water. And then I just let it stand there for as long as it takes to mix the ketchup. Because in this book I showed you yesterday, Medical Medium Anthony William Cleans to Heal. In this book, there is a recipe, sweet potato tots. We like sweet potatoes, but not just the sweet potatoes. It's too sweet for us. So, but the ketchup that is, you should dip the tots into and eat it like a dip. We love that. So I'm going to give it to you now, and I'm also going to write it down in the description. And it is in this book. It's absolutely, and it's sweet, and it's a little bit sour, and it's kind of hot. And you could have it in the fridge for at least 1.5 weeks. I think you could have it more for a longer time, and it just gets yummier and yummier. So first you take 6 ounces pure tomato paste, and you should find something without additives. Then 1/3 cup apple juice. We take about a deciliter. It's easier for us to skip the ounces and so on. And by the way, you could take, instead of 6 ounces pure tomato paste, you could take 2 deciliters of that as well. And then you take 2 tablespoons fresh lemon juice, 2 teaspoons raw honey, 1/4 teaspoon dried onion powder, 1/4 teaspoon garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon dried oregano, and 1/4 teaspoon cayenne pepper. It's optional, but don't skip that because it's really, really good if you like something that is strong. And then when you have mixed everything, because you put everything in a bowl and you just mix it until it's smooth, and then you just you use you just take the water out of the zucchini, and then you just put it on a plate. And you could let it rinse off for a while, because if it's too much water, it's not very good, because then you get the water mixed with the ketchup, and not that good. And then you just you put some spoons, for example, two large tablespoons of ketchup, and then you just eat it. It's absolutely delicious. And I don't like raw zucchini. I think it's no, but I love zucchini when it's been stirred, when it's been you have used it as a barbecue dish. You have it on the grill. You could fry it, and but this is absolutely best. Just raw, and then pour hot water, boiling water on top of it. Let it stand for, let's say, 5 minutes, and then you take the water out, and then you eat it with this ketchup. You should try it. Okay, so that is the absolute fastest and most delicious fast food I've ever tried. Okay, so it doesn't have to be that difficult to change what to eat. It's really important that you try to find things. For example, there you all every one of us have their absolute favorite. And I've always liked ketchup, and especially the little bit stronger ones. And then when I should avoid sugar, it was kind of hard, but now I have found it, and it's so, so good. So you could try to just replace things. When, for example, I love chocolate. I love chocolate. And, we have my husband, he is a really good cook, and, he has, tried to come up with raw food, chocolate raw food cake, and now there are 2 layers, and it's absolutely marvelous. It's a dream, and I'm going to give it to you as soon as I've translated it into English. Um, so you could try to so I eat chocolate cake almost every night, and it's no sugar, no eggs, no dairy, no flour. Of course, it's nuts, so if you're allergic to nuts, then sorry. But so you could try to just eliminate the worst things first, and not just accept that I could never be able to eat this again. Try to find delicious substitutes. So you eat the same thing, but with other ingredients. It's really a good recommendation, I believe. Okay. Tomorrow, I'm going to tell you what medical medium he suggests, what foods to avoid to be able to heal. Okay? So that's everything for today. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye. And by the way, I'm going to write down the ingredients in the description below. Okay? See you tomorrow. Bye.